All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Shikellamy High School, home of the Braves. Paul Bowe, Jim Webb. It's game number 2, Jim. You're coming in. You're hot out of the bullpen right now, I guess, right?
Out of the bullpen. Just remember, I'm not Mark Musin. I'm Jim Webb.
You're Jim. I have no problem remembering that. Just listen. The first.
Thank you to Mark for filling in.
Yeah, Mark did a great job.
My great Aunt Mildred, happy birthday, great Aunt Mildred. Her 102nd birthday I was at tonight.
You know what? I have another birthday. My son Alexander is 12 today.
Wow.
His 12th birthday, so I know he'll be watching back home there. Happy birthday, Alex, to Cook, and Shaky, and everybody else there.
There you go. Happy birthday.
All right, Jim says happy birthday too. Let's talk a little bit. This is a rematch from last year in the PHAC.
We were here.
Yep, Mount Carmel and Loyalsock. Mount Carmel, the Red Tornadoes coming in at 17-5. John Lizicki has this team playing really well. They have not played in well over a week, so it's going to be interesting to see if rust is a factor here. Let's talk a little bit about Mount Carmel here. Tommy Reisinger, 18 points a game. He is the leader on this team. He is a senior, and he can really fill it up.
He can put the ball in the basket. And again, he's a senior, good leadership. Nothing would make him feel better than to beat Loyalsock and prevent last year's loss in the Heartland tournament.
And he played a real strong game last year as a junior. Also, speaking of juniors, number 2, Michael Balinchik, 14.6 points a game. We don't see many high school teams with 2 players averaging more than 15 a game or right around there, and Mount Carmel has it.
And those 2 got to put it in the basket tonight. That's simple for Mount Carmel. Those 2 got to have career nights and make the Red Tornadoes roll.
And talk about senior leadership. Their senior leadership comes in the form of number 4, Brock Everett, just a shade under 10 points a game. Mount Carmel is a streaky team. I saw them play against Hazleton in the Christmas tournament. They shot the ball very poorly. They got blown out of the gym. I saw them play again a couple weeks later, and they blew a team out. So they're very streaky, and they have a bunch of fillers on their team. Really can fill it up.
They're our Forrest Gump team. They're like that box of chocolates, and they've been like that a couple years. They, by far, have an opportunity tonight because of their toughness to hang with the Lancers. The question is just what you said, can they put the ball in the basket enough?
Well, absolutely. The Valentine's Day dance is coming up Friday. Will it be Loyalsock? Will it be Mount Carmel? Let's talk a little bit about Loyalsock. They're led by number 2, the senior. 6'3", the All-State football player, going to Westchester University. 1,000-point scorer, 22 points a game, 54 three-pointers. Jim, it's the assassin, Aiden Gare.
And I nicknamed him the assassin. He walks into the gym and he's in range. He's never seen a shot he didn't like, but what I like about him is when he gets in the post and he goes inside. He can play inside and flat out give teams fits.
Well, someone who penetrates a lot here, number 15, junior, Adris Ali, only at 5'8". He is now averaging 12 points a game. He has really come on the last few weeks for this Lancer team.
We talked about it all year long since the first game of the season, how much he's improved. He looks like a confident basketball player, and I think he's ready to lead the Lancers right into the district title game.
And the brothers Ali, number 4, 6'3", sophomore Siraj Ali, averaging just a shade under 10 points a game. Jim, he is a rebounding machine, and I hope he invites us tonight to the block party.
I hope so, too. Siraj is an outstanding athlete. You can see by the frame he's got a lot more growing to do, and I really think he could grow himself into a D1 basketball player.
And also rounding out 4 of the starting 5, senior wide receiver, all-stater, Reese Watkins, 6'1", 12 points a game. Where's number 23? Has that great baseline move. No one's been able to stop him all year. Tough.
And he's another one. He carried his confidence right from football season. Great all-state year, right to the basketball court where he's more of an athlete than a basketball player. He's gotten better all season long, like Adris, and he's to the point now where he's rarely a contributor, including he's making 3 points, Paul.
Yeah.
Making 3-pointers.
Absolutely. Anybody can shoot the rock on this team. Loyalsock could beat you inside. They could beat you out. They're 22-0. Mount Carmel's 17-5. Who's going dancing Friday night? Will it be the Red Tornadoes or will it be the Lancers? It's coming up. Bottom of the hour. Hoopers Only TV, WebWeeklyLive.com. We got the game.
We want you to make sure you're going pocket, jump, balls in the feet. That's what we do here at Fast Fast. We teach speed, agility, and quickness because we want you all to be better athletes. That's why you're here. So make sure on this one, when you jump up, come down, power leg, acceleration. Softball, football, basketball, soccer, baseball, softball, whatever you got, we can do it here.
Fastmaz.com.
Fastmaz.com.
Lift your knees, lift your knees, you gotta get your...
I think there's something to be said about being in business for over 70 years. The value of taking care of your customers and offering them the best service and selection possible. Being a fourth-generation family-owned business and keeping tradition. Growing with your customers over the years. Seeing the same faces. It's everything for us. Visit Van Campen and see what over 70 years of care looks like. I think there's something to be said about being in business for over 70 years.
When you were going to be a pro athlete, what was the game changer?
The game changer was just knowing that I had seen so many other good players, and I said I gotta see how good I am, measuring my talent up to somebody else. So when I see that I can play against guys that was pro athletes, I'm like, I could do it too, but putting in the work. Like all day shooting at nighttime, putting up jump shots, knowing that if I can shoot in the dark, I can shoot anywhere. I spend more time in the gym than I spent doing anything else. If you love something, you got to get out there and put the time into it. Yep, so it's all about time. However much time you put into something, that's what you're going to get out of it. So I wanted to be a hooper, I had to put everything in. Hoopers on the TV, baby.
Yeah. Hoopers Only TV is a game changer, baby.
All right, we're back here. Player introductions first for Mount Carmel. Brock Everett, heart and soul of his team.
At guard, a 5'11" senior, number 11, Dylan Pupo.
Dylan Pupo.
At forward, a 6'3" senior, number 24, Tommy Reisinger.
Reisinger so tough here for Mount Carmel. 18 a game, Jim.
Need a big night out of him.
Number 41, Nick Nestico.
Gives him a little muscle inside, Paul.
Head coach John Lozicki, his assistants Mike Belichick and Mike Matovich. Now introducing the home team in the scoreboard, Loyalsock Lancers. At guard, a 5'8" senior, number 1, Rivers Parish.
Rivers Parish had an outstanding season so far up to this point.
A 6'3" senior, number 2, Aiden Garrett.
The assassin for Coach Insinger.
At forward, a 6'3" sophomore, number 4, Siraj.
Siraj. Welcome to the block party, Jim.
Half the brothers Ali.
Dane Armstrong getting the start tonight.
And at guard, a 6'1" senior, number 23, Reese Watkins.
And again, CI has the Lancers 22-0.
Idris isn't playing tonight.
I believe Idris is battling the flu.
Yeah, he looks like he's not feeling too well. Well, big games, Jim. Players got to step up. It's that time of the year.
Absolutely.
The officials for tonight's PHAC semifinal round game. Mr. Tim Del Jonathan, Mr. Brian Albertson, and Mr. Greg Wilt.
Officials are Mr. Brian Albertson, veteran official crew tonight, should do a great job. Tim Del Jonathan, I actually played middle school football for his father. He was my middle school football coach back in the day at Southside. And Mr. Wilt, who's been around a long time, does a fantastic job officiating.
We've seen him the last 3 games. I think he's following us around, Jim.
I think he is.
All right, Reisinger will jump with Armson. Tip controlled by Loyalsock. Reese Watkins over to Gare. Gare looks to drive baseline. Here comes the double over to Rivers Parish. Ball swatted away by Reisinger. Good hands there, but it will stay here with the Lancers.
And I think with Idris on the pine there with the flu, I think it's important for Loyalsock to get off to a solid start.
Agreed.
And that's one problem we've seen this year is slow first quarters.
Aiden will pop the three. That's off the back iron. Good box out by Everett.
Good job by Rivers Parish getting the ball into Siraj. I think they're going to call a travel on Siraj.
Yep.
Shuffled the feet. But a lot of times where I was going with that earlier, Idris has been the one that's led the charge, so to speak, in the first quarter when Loyalsock has started slow. So they need to step up here in the early going.
Well, early in the year, like I said, when he was battling that ankle injury, Rivers Parish had to step up and did.
Yep. Nice pass into the block. Nice shot.
Balinchik up and in. 2-0 Mount Carmel leads. Parrish with the ball, swings it cross court. Watkins goes up high. Siraj up the top of the key, swings it back to Reese again.
Mount Carmel in a 2-3 zone.
Parrish penetrates, dishes down to Armson, back to Parrish.
Nice pass.
Oh, nice to Dane and a good
Good
block.
block. Number 4,
by
Brock Everett.
Up ahead to Balinchik. Balinchik, they're going to call a block on that one.
Boy, I don't know about that. It looked like Aiden established position. He must have still been moving or leaned into him. That'll put Blaszczak at the line here.
Balinchik on the line, shooting 69% for the year.
Averages almost 15 points a game.
Foul occurred on the floor.
Oh, they're going to say before the shot. Okay. So Puppo's going to inbound it. And they call
5-second call. Didn't get it in bounds. Or no, we have a foul called.
They got a foul, yeah.
Yeah, moving screen on number 41.
I don't see a lot of offense on the floor right now for Loyalsock. I think that's going to be a problem, like you said, Jim, if they don't get off to a good start. Going to be Reese and Aiden's going to have to really.
Aiden with a long three. Front iron, Reese gets the rebound.
Pass inside to Parrish, ball slapped around. Balinchik comes down with it again. Up ahead, Pupko down there and threw it away. Siraj takes it away up to Parrish. Lancers looking to run. Reese going to let a three go. That's short.
Good job by Aiden getting a piece of it. Siraj gathered it up. Rivers Parish up top. Over to Aiden. Long three on the way. Nothing but net. Aiden Gare.
You can't give him too many chances out there. He'll shoot the eyes out of the basket.
Well, where we're sitting here, he might come over and shoot right from where we're sitting. We're right on the court. Great seats tonight, Paul.
So he doesn't knock over our monitor. Oh, nice behind the back pass. Balinchik in the paint, up and in. Brock Everett set that one up.
Very nice, very nice.
Parrish with the ball on the right wing. Back to Gare, over to Rivers. Parrish swings it cross court down low. Armson didn't look like he was ready for that one. Over to Siraj. Siraj drives. Nice move in the lane. Off the glass, up and in. They're going to count it.
Oh, I thought they were going to get him for traveling. Hoop in the harm for Siraj.
Yep. Siraj going to the line. Shooting 54% for the year. Here comes some substitutions. I think we're going to see a lot of substitutions tonight for Loyalsock.
Well, I know Loyalsock's fighting a team bug, and the kids have been sick. I don't know which kids, obviously Idris. But I, like you said, I think they're going to rotate the players and try to keep everybody fresh.
Big Julian into the game. Siraj makes the most of that one. 6-4 Lancers lead. 5:46 to go in the first.
Three-point play the old-fashioned way, and Siraj looks good already tonight.
Balinchik over to Puppo. There's a
Steal
steal.
by Rivers.
Parrish with those good hands up and in off the glass. That's where Reese Parrish is most effective there defensively. Puppo with the ball drives. Oh, nice block by Parrish. And the ball will go to the Lancers. So there's a good series right there for someone stepping up tonight, Jim, in Rivers Parish.
Absolutely. And he's been solid all year long in the defensive end. I'd like to see him shoot a little more. And we might get to see that tonight. Siraj in the high post, over to Reese, right wing extended.
Over to Siraj. Siraj drives, dishes down. Back to Gare. Gare, nice move. Fake finger roll, up and in.
Could have been an E&1. I think they got him down below. Great job by Aiden going to the basket strong. I like to see that.
Over to Reisinger. Reisinger swings it across court to Everett. Everett, right-handed dribble, now switches back over to Puppo. Parrish right on him here. 5-second call.
Again, good job by Rivers Parish. Good defense, got the call. That's as good as a steal.
Lancers lead 10-4 here in the first quarter, 4:50 to go. Balbo Jim Webb on a Wednesday, game number 2. Winner looking to go dancing Friday night, Valentine's Day style, Jim.
Absolutely.
I think you were my Valentine last year.
I think we were.
Nice pass, backdoor, Watkins up and in.
Great job, great dish, and Reese finishes. Lancers off to a good first quarter start.
Balinchek with the ball on the left wing, spin move. Kicks it back to Reisinger. Reisinger dishes down low to Puppo. Kicks it back out, ball bounces around. Comes down by Brock Everett, being guarded right there. Good defense by Loyalsock. Up backdoor cut, up and in, Puppo.
Good
Pupo,
job,
excuse me.
Good job by Pupo cutting backdoor, and they found him for the 2. River Parrish up top over to Reese, left wing extended baseline. Rivers drives the paint, back out to Reese, lines it up, three-pointer on the way.
Got a good look,
Bang.
Jim. Squared himself up, got a good look.
Mount Carmel wants a timeout.
They want to talk about a 30-second timeout, 3:50 go in the first. 15-6, Lancers lead. We'll be right back after a word from Jessica Washington.
Have you recently been declined for a mortgage pre-approval by your local bank? Why not give me a call for a second look? Not all lenders are created equal, and not all banks offer the same programs. One bank may require a 640 credit score and another one only a 580. Some banks require 20% down and others have 0% programs available. At Prime Lending, I have a wide variety of programs available. I also have 17 years of experience putting people into homes in Lycoming County. Give me a call and you can be next.
All right, we're back here at Chickalemi Gym, 15-6. Loyalsock out in front first quarter.
Outstanding first 4 minutes for the Lancers with their point guard out with illness. Rivers Parrish has really stepped up. Great defense on the ball right there.
Pupo
There's
with
a
the ball.
steal by Rivers Parrish behind his back, left hand, all the way to the rack, dishes. Reese Watkins trailer, misses the bunny.
That's one you got to put in there. Pupo with the ball over to Everett. Everett drives baseline up, threw it over the other side of the basket. Back to Nestico.
Yeah, you can have all these Mount Carmel pronunciations, Paul.
Reisinger for 3. Oh, rebound by Watkins. Mount Carmel not shooting well from the outside in his first quarter.
Long three-pointer, Aiden Gare, bang! 2 steps across half court and it was on its way. Found its home.
And he's heating up in a hurry here. 12-point Lancer lead just like that. Pupo with the ball across the timeline. Red Tornadoes going from left to right on your screen. Over to Reisinger. Reisinger, Balinchek drives in the lane. Finger roll up and in.
Nice touch.
Nice touch to top release there.
Running right-hander there, found its way in.
A good defense by Everett. Watkins stays tough on it though. Gare, head fake, drives baseline. Over to Julian. Julian inside, off the window, up and in.
Great dish. Aiden Gare going baseline. Nice hands by the big fella to gather it and put it in the hoop.
And Julian's all about confidence. When he makes that first basket, it's a different ball game.
Brock Everett strikes gold with a three-pointer. Much needed there for Mount Carmel. 20-11, 2 minutes plus to go in the first quarter.
Got a foul. 11 with a hold. They're going to call Pupo with a hold.
Away from the ball, charge to number 11, Dylan Pupo. His first, that's the second, it's the third.
You never want to see a foul 40 feet from the basket like that.
Eli Gare's coming into the ball game.
Nate Long into the game for the Red Tornadoes.
Big Julian Wilson taking a break. For the Lancers, Aiden Gare will trigger the inbound. Into his brother Eli. Back to Aiden. Long three-pointer on the way. He got decked, no call. And the other way.
Balichick underneath. Oh, and he missed a bunny there, and Eli hauls the boards.
Great job by Aiden getting back. Eli to Rivers. Rivers across. Reese Watkins. No good. Good pass by Rivers Parrish to the cut and Reese Watkins.
That's the second one Reese missed it consecutive times here. Reese knows that he's shaking his head. We got to put it in, but Loyalsock playing very well. 20-11 lead. 1:52 to go in the first.
Quarterback Kavanaugh's coming into the game to give Siraj a break. Chase Kavanaugh's done a nice job when he gets minutes. Look for him to step up here tonight also.
Yeah, absolutely. Nate Long with the ball now. Over to Reisinger. Reisinger, hard pass inside to Long. Everett thought about the three, drives.
Good
Gare
steal,
stepped
Aiden
right
Gare.
in the lane.
Gives it back to him.
Oh,
Good.
another floater in the lane. Puppo underneath. Reisinger, and there's the foul on the floor. And Aiden's trying to give it to his brother, but I think they're going to get Aiden for this one.
Good work there by Reisinger getting the rebound. Mount Carmel down by 9. That's a huge play right now here in the early going to get to the foul line.
That's 2 on Aiden.
That could be huge.
Yep. He was trying to give it to his brother, and Aiden, Eli was saying no.
CI's probably going to get Aiden here with 1:24 to go in the first quarter so he doesn't pick up his third foul. I think Siraj is over at the scores table there right behind the official. Reisinger fixing his contact. That's what the holdup is here a little bit.
20-11, 1:24 to go. Gare's going to stay in the ball game. First one on its way is good.
Nope, there goes Aiden.
Oh, he's
good
coming
move
out.
by CI here. You don't want him to pick up his third foul here in the first quarter. Question is, when do you bring him back in the second quarter?
Reno coming into the game, and Maluski, for Mount Carmel. Second one is around the rim and comes out. Watkins pulls it down over to Eli Gare. Gare swings it back to Siraj. Oh, Siraj jumps, fade away. Ball comes off the rim, and Brock Everett hauls the boards, and a foul on Rivers Parish.
I missed it there. I was down there shielded by the official. Lancer's got to be careful of getting himself in foul trouble here with a short bench tonight.
Yeah, this game's being called a lot closer than the first game, I can tell you that. There was only five fouls called in that first half.
Wow.
First game, 21 minutes, and we were at half.
Good steal. He just got his arm. Good anticipation by Rivers Parish, but he did. He got Reisinger on the arm.
And that's 2.
It's the 15th foul against the Lancers.
Lancers already with 5 team fouls, a minute to go in the first. And Belichick will inbound to Everett. Dominic Jennings looking to check in here. Reisinger with the ball. Reisinger drives underneath, got himself good position, lays it up and in.
And he needs to do that more. He's got a big, strong body. He needs to challenge the Lancers and take the ball right to the rack.
Yep. Kavanaugh puts his head down. One-hander, no good. Reisinger hauls it out, and Belichick all the way down the other end.
Very nice outlet pass.
Belichick with the ball, 20-16 now. 4-point Lancer lead.
Mount Carmel on a little run here.
Eli Gare. Ball bounces around and comes ahead to Reisinger, and they threw it away.
Lancers need to get back as a team on defense. They're a step slow getting back right now.
Dominic Jennings checking into the game.
Gives Rivers a break. Aiden Gare, oh boy, this is dangerous. Bringing Aiden Gare back in with 16.9 seconds and 2 fouls.
Over to Reese. 16 seconds to go in the quarter. Over to Jennings. Jennings cross court, tipped away. Ill-advised pass. Siraj comes down with it. 8 seconds, clock running. Reese drives to the lane. Nice move, changes directions up and in.
Beautiful move. Showed him a little ball, took it back and put it up and in. Big basket for the Lancers to close out the quarter.
Lancers needed that bucket. 22-16. We played 1 quarter here at Chickalemi. We'll be right back with the second quarter.
We want you to make sure you're going pocket, jump, balls in the feet. That's what we do here at FastMaz. We teach speed, agility, and quickness because we want you all to be better athletes. That's why you're here. So make sure on this one, when you jump up, come down, power leg acceleration. Softball, football, basketball, soccer, baseball, softball, whatever you got, we can do it here.
FastMaz.com.
FastMaz.com.
Lift your knees. You gotta get your knees up. Come on, let's go.
You got it.
All right, we're back here with the start of the second quarter. Jim, 22-16. What'd you see that first quarter?
Well, Lancers played an outstanding first quarter. They've been slow started all year long. Gave it back a little bit there at the end. The only negative for the Lancers right now is Aiden Gare has 2 fouls. He needs to be careful.
Pupo with the ball. There's
Good
a steal by Siraj. Aiden Gare fills the lane. Got to go up strong with that. Good defense by Mount Carmel, forcing Gare wide.
Took a fall away. I would have liked to see him attack the basket there. Here we go the other way.
Here goes Nate Long.
Nice pass into the post.
Reisinger,
Dane Armisen with a good block.
Ball's coming out of that basket. Ball bouncing around like a pinball. Comes down to Watkins. Watkins up to Rivers Parrish. Now back in the game also with 2 fouls.
Nice pass.
Oh, Dane underneath, up and in. Good to see Dane get a bucket.
Good snap pass by Rivers Parrish into Dane. Dane finishes. Good basket by the Lancers. 8-point lead.
6'4" senior Dane Armson. Pupo has himself in trouble in there. Reisinger on the right wing being guarded by Parrish. Swings it over to Maluski. Maluski thought about the 3, gives it back to Pupo.
Good block again by Rivers Parrish. Aiden Gare comes up with the rebound. Here we go the other way. Aiden around the back. Top up to Rivers Parrish. Rivers looking to set up. Turns the ball over. Here we go the other way. Number 10, Nate Long, all the way to the rack.
Oh, he walked on that. And they counted the bucket.
Going to get a foul on Reese Watkins there. Good job by Nate Long, gathering his body and feet. Got the basket, and he'll go to the line.
Well, he initiated the contact there. It looked like he shuffled his feet a little bit when he stopped. Long, a 43% free throw shooter. 6 fouls on Loyalsock. Shot up and good by Long.
24-19 Lancers, 6:41 to go here in the second quarter.
Aiden just took one right in the mush on there. You can see him putting his hands up as Pupo's trying to bait him for that 3rd foul.
Yeah, he's right up under him and under his chin, and right now he has 2 hands on him.
Yep.
The ref's got to get a hold of that there.
Aiden's got to keep his cool. Reese for 3. Ball bounces around, comes down with Mount Carmel. Tornadoes looking to run. Pupo up and in, takes it right to the hole.
And Dylan, he's playing an outstanding game here early, all the way to the rack with the layup, pulls them within 3 points.
24-21, 6:05 to go in the half. Armson with the ball, threw it away.
The Lancers are telegraphing their passes right now. They need to give a head fake or a ball fake or throw a bounce pass.
Belichick back to Pupo, swings it to the corner to Long. Long back to Belichick. 5:44 clock running. Mount Carmel looking to take a little bit of air out of the ball here.
They're in no hurry. They're right where they want to be.
Over to Pupo. Listen to this crowd here. Traveled over to 12 miles from Mount Carmel over to Shikellamy here. Good defense by Reese. Give him a little room. Slides his feet. 3 ball on the way. Off the rim. Ball bounces around. Everett comes down with it. And he stuck his arm under there and he drew the foul.
Right now the Lancers inside Dane Armson. They need to put a body on somebody.
Number 5, Dane Armson, his first 17 foul.
Find the man, put a body on him, and find the ball.
Goes to the line for the Red Tornadoes. 2 shots.
2 shots for Brock, shooting 78%, Jim, for the year. First one up and good. And you said it before. Mount Carmel's hanging right where they want to be.
They weathered the storm in the early going. They got it back down to a 2-point Lancer lead with 5:15 to go.
Off the rim, second one. Siraj still didn't hold on to the ball there, but it did go off a tornado. And Reese Parrish will bring it up.
Rivers
Parrish, excuse me.
No problem.
The River's running wild.
Yeah, the Rivers.
I almost said Rivers Phoenix.
Siraj up top. He's going to drive to the basket, go up with the right hand. I think they're going to call steps. And
Good call. That's a good call.
I like the idea. I'd like to see him attack right now. I think he has a lot better quickness than the man guarding him.
And Julian Wilson returns to the Lancers lineup.
24-22 here.
Siraj Ali and Dane Armson.
Pupo with the ball.
Big fella, Julian back in. Eli Gare back in. Siraj getting the blow. Dane Armson on the bench right now.
Oh, there's a steal by Eli Gare.
That was a great job. He got the left hand out in the passing lane, deflected the ball, and went and got it. Just unfortunately ran out of real estate over there along the scores table.
Mr. Gare throwing the ball back into play.
Is that who did it?
Jim.
Assist to Mr. Gare out of the stands.
Pupo with the ball across the timeline. Over to Riesinger. Riesinger back to Belichick, top of the key. Swings it over to Pupo. Nice crossover by Pupo. Belichick drives, initiates contact up and in.
Nice
Belichick
job. He
again.
went strong right against the big fella and got the floater to go. Aiden Gare up top.
The tied at 24.
They're going to get a hold there.
Well, that's about time there. They've been battling nonstop.
Sergeant number 11, Dylan Pupo, it's his second personal. That's the 4th team foul.
Julian Stellar coming into the game right now.
Dom Jennings for the Lancers.
A lot of substitutions.
Rivers takes a break. We're even at 24. It's 4:14 to go here, second quarter.
Over to Jennings. Jennings swings it to Reese. Back out to Eli, over to Dom. Dom's going to let that 3-ball go and hit it.
Dom Jennings, good shooter. Like to see him shoot more. Knocks down a big basket for the
All
Lancers.
about confidence, Jim. That first one goes in.
Absolutely.
And that hoop looks like it's the ocean. Brock Everett with the ball now. 27-24. Loyalsock leads. 3:48 to go and a half. A good one here at Shikellamy in the PHAC semifinals. Winner to meet Danville Friday night. Back out to Riesinger. Riesinger over to Long, back over to Belichick. Riesinger thought about the 3, pops it over Julian. No good ball. Gare went up too soon for that one.
Again, no box out by the Lancers. Reese Watkins left his man, and there Reese got it back, though. Aiden on the run out.
Gare looking to run, kicks it back to Dom. Dom's looking to 3, too hard. And the ball will be turned over to Mount Carmel. Sean Jensen coming into the game. We haven't seen Sean much the last couple games.
Good to see him out there. Aiden Gare's going to get a blow. And CI doing a good job of rotating his troops here. 3-point Lancer lead here.
Everett with the ball, swings it in the corner.
Boy, they missed inside. They had
Stellar to Everett, Everett to Riesinger. Riesinger thought to go baseline. Good body by Dom Jennings, just too strong. Riesinger up at the doorstep, up and in.
Right now, he's better than anybody inside for the Lancers. Mount Carmel needs to work that.
Yep. Reese spins around. Reese crosses over, goes baseline, throws it back to Jennings, over to Jensen. Long 3 by Gare, counted.
Good
Eli
job
Gare.
by the brothers Gare. Eli Gare throws in a 3. Good ball movement by the Lancers there to create the open shot opportunity.
Jennings up top, guarding Belichick. Belichick, that nice move down low. He has a nice stroke. That's the 3rd time in a row that he scored like that.
Right now, Mount Carmel, I think, can give the Lancers fits down in the post, down in the paint.
Julian at the doorstep, puts it on the floor, up and in, off the window, up and in.
Very nice job by Julian.
32-28, 4-point lead. Loyalsock battling tough. There's a steal by Eli Gare. Let us see him take it hard to the rack. He does, up and in.
Beautiful. Used his body well to shield a defender. Finished strong with the right handle off the corner of the
Jim,
square.
how about those kicks he got, those purple kicks?
They're beautiful.
He looks like the Riz. Everett with the ball. Long, Julian missed everything. Julian comes down with it. Jennings looking to run. Backs it back out to Reese. 1:32 to go. 6-point Lancer lead. Jennings back to Reese. Reese swings it over to Eli. Eli back to Jennings. Julian on the block again. Oh, you knew that was coming.
Good job there by number 4 by Brock Everett, setting himself up to take the charge. And the little flop always works. When you got a big guy, we talked about that earlier in the year, like Julian, and you flop it a lot of times, you're going to get the call.
He bought that foul there, I can say right there. That was a good call, but he really laid himself out.
Definitely an offensive foul.
I always say Julian's like a bull in a china closet, in a good way.
He might be 2 bulls right there on that one.
34-28. Back to Belichick. Belichick to Riesinger.
Again, he's the best inside guy on the floor,
And they
that's
can't
what
stop
need
him.
to do. They need to feed the fire right there. Get him the ball, let him drive in the post.
Could not stop Reisinger at all. Gare with the ball, last minute of play in the half. Loyalsock clinging to a 4-point lead.
Good first half, Paul.
Absolutely. Over to Jensen. Jensen back to Gare. Gare pulls a long three.
Bang from the Shikellamy Indian logo over there.
From the Susquehanna. Everett. Here comes the trap. Back to Belichick.
Both Gare brothers have 3-pointers in the second quarter.
Eli guarding Everett.
Nice pass.
Good ball movement by Mount Carmel. Belichick spin move in the paint. Threw it away.
Was looking for Reisinger and didn't find him.
17 seconds to go.
Right in front of us here at the scores table. Little shove there, Lancers. Not
15 seconds.
Not in the one-on-one, the wintering.
One shot here and not rush it. Either up 7 or you can be up 9 or 10 at the half.
You never know in the last 15 seconds with the Lancers.
No, that's what I mean.
They could get 3 for $1 here in the last 15 seconds.
Aiden Garrett inbound. Over to Jennings. Jennings back to Aiden. Swings it to Eli. Eli drives, dishes back.
Well
Reese
done.
for 3.
Well
Count
done.
it.
Beautiful shot by Reese Watkins. Well done. Little dribble drive penetration, easy 3.
Everett at the horn, no good. We've played one half here at Shikellamy Gym. Loyalsock's been tested and tested early and often, but they still lead by 10.
Great finish there. They finished strong. They finished with the last 5 points of the quarter, and they take a 10-point lead in the locker room.
3-pointers are the story here for Loyalsock. It's kept them in the game. It has them up by 10. The only thing I can see for the second half, Tommy Reisinger, they cannot stop him. The Lancers do not have an answer for him down low.
And again, Mount Carmel, the Tornadoes, everything should go through him down low right now. He's a beast down low, and they can't stop him. He just isn't getting enough touches.
All right, that's your first half, 40-30. Loyalsock leads. We'll be right back with Doc Massey at the half.
When you were going to be a pro athlete, what was the game changer?
The game changer was just knowing that I've seen so many other good players, and I said I gotta see how good I am, measuring my talent up to somebody else. So when I see that I can play against guys that were pro athletes, I'm like, I can do it too, but putting in the work. Like all day shooting at nighttime, putting up jump shots, knowing that if I can shoot in the dark, I can shoot anywhere. Time in the gym than I spent doing anything else. If you love something, you got to get out there and put the time into it. Yep, so it's all about time. However much time you put into something, that's what you're going to get out of it. So I wanted to be a hooper, I had to put everything in. Hoopers on the TV, baby.
Yeah. Hoopers Only TV is a game changer, baby.
Right now, you know, Hoopers Only TV, this is the lifestyle. We in Portland right now. My son over there, 11 years old, he just won the 11U championship, came in second place for the 12U. Right now, we finna go back home and grind. We got practice on Thursday, we got more tournaments, we got more workouts. So yeah, we fresh out of San Francisco, one of the top 11U players in the country. He played for the Oakland Soldiers right now. And this is what we doing. This is the lifestyle, Hoopers Only TV. Right now.
Have you recently been declined for a mortgage pre-approval by your local bank? Why not give me a call for a second look? Not all lenders are created equal, and not all banks offer the same programs. One bank may require a 640 credit score and another one only a 580. Some banks require 20% down, and others have 0% programs available. At Prime Lending, I have a wide variety of programs available. I also have 17 years of experience putting people into homes in Lycoming County. Give me a call and you can be next. Just wanted to quickly remind everybody, tax return season is right around the corner. Don't let that money go to waste. Come talk to me about how you can put that money to good use towards your home ownership. Whether it's $2,000 or $10,000, I can show you how to maximize those funds to help reach your home ownership goals. Make 2020 be the year where you stop renting and start building equity for yourself. Call me, Jessica Washington, at Prime Lending for your free consult.
I think there's something to be said about being in business for over 70 years. The value of taking care of your customers and offering them the best service and selection possible. Being a fourth-generation family-owned business and keeping tradition. Growing with your customers over the years, seeing the same faces, it's everything for us. Visit Van Campen and see what over 70 years of
All right, we're back here at the half with Doc Massey. 40-30 Loyalsock leads, but I'll tell you what, this 10-point lead is very deceiving. Loyalsock's having a hard time stopping Reisinger inside.
They are. He's, I think they missed Siraj Ali once he got his in foul trouble, and I think a lot of these guys are battling illness, so I think that has something to do with it. But they closed strong. The bench, I thought, played really well, and it was 24 all. I think with 4 to go, so they closed on a big run there. So the offense is working. The defense gives you some work, but the offense is looking good.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, and this is good for Loyalsock. They played a lot of games this year where they blew teams out, didn't get a lot of guys to play off the bench, and tonight's a game, it's a gut check time. Idris is out with an illness. Siraj doesn't look 100%, the other brother, and I'll tell you what, they're battling illness, and the bench is a key. You know, Eli Gare playing really, really well. Dominic Jennings hitting a big three-pointer. Julian Wilson, he's all about confidence. Jim and I say this all the time. If he can make his first couple shots, he's tough. Yeah. He's like a bull in a china closet. I say that in a good way, but he's all about confidence, and he can be a difference maker down low. But defensively, CI cannot be happy with the inside game. I don't know how many points in the paint that Mount Carmel scored, but it's a lot.
Yeah, and almost all. They have 1 3-pointer. And Michael Balacic for them has 12 points, and I think all are either on transition layups or shots within 3 feet of the basket.
Yeah.
And Reisinger, as you mentioned, I think has 7, and he had 6 of those in the second quarter there.
So what do we got for Reisinger has 7? You said Balacic has how many?
12.
He has 12 points.
And that's usually how they go. Those are their 2 big guns.
Yeah. One averages 18 a game, one averaging almost 15 a game.
Yep.
For Loyalsock, what do we got for Sock?
Aiden Gare, who's also battling an illness, he's got 11. Reese Watkins is having a pretty good game. He hit the late 3. He's got 10 points and 5 rebounds. Eli Gare, as you mentioned, I thought after Mount Carmel tied it, Jennings hit the 3 to give him the lead, and then him and Eli Gare, I thought, played great those last few minutes. Gare has 5 points and 2 assists. And that's about it for Julian has 4.
Yeah.
And now Rivers Parrish has 5 assists, so I thought he was pretty. He set the tone early for him.
Yeah, he played very well. He got a little bit of foul trouble, had to pull him out for a little bit, but we got about 4 minutes to go before the second half starts. What do you think keys to the game are for the second half?
I think Sock has to do a better job on transition defense. I think Mount Carmel got a lot of points there, and I think these first couple of minutes are going to be key. I think Mount Carmel's hanging. They're on the ropes a little bit right here. I think if Sock can come out strong in the third quarter,
it'll be tough to catch them.
Yeah, if they can build that lead up a little bit to 15, 16 points, it's going to be a tall order for Mount Carmel.
Yeah, like I said, we got about 3 minutes to go now before the second half will start here. 40-30, we're at the half here in Chickalemi. Winner gets the Valentine's Day dance with Danville. We saw earlier, and I'll tell you what, Danville looked athletic. They were much quicker to Montoursville on the ball. And I know Montoursville has played a bunch of games in consecutive nights and whatever, 4 and 5 or whatever the number is that they played. They played a lot of games dating back since last week, but they might have ran out of gas a little bit against Danville. But Danville's athletic, and they're tough, and whoever wins this game should be a great game Friday night.
Yeah, it's going to be a battle. Danville's really playing well. Jagger Dressler, who had a double-double for Danville, didn't play the first time that Loyalsock played them. And they've rattled off, I think, 6 straight wins. So, yeah, if it's Loyalsock, hopefully they get a little healthier by then, because I think they're going to have to be 100% to beat Danville on Friday. But like you said, I think either way, I think it's a good game, but I think Danville could be a really, really good game.
Yeah, that's what we're kind of hoping for here. All right, we're going to throw it to commercial. Fast Maz, 2:20 to go before we start the third quarter. We'll be right back to Chickalemi.
Make sure you're going pocket, jump, balls in the feet. That's what we do here at Fast Fast. We teach speed, agility, and quickness because we want you all to be better athletes. That's why you're here. So make sure on this one, when you jump up, come down, power leg, acceleration. Softball, football, basketball, soccer, baseball, softball, whatever you got, we can do it here.
Fastmaz.com.
Fastmaz.com. Lift your knees. You gotta get your knees up. Come on, let's go.
You gotta be here.
I think there's something to be said about being in business for over 70 years. The value of taking care of your customers and offering them the best service and selection possible. Being a fourth-generation family-owned business and keeping tradition. Growing with your customers over the years. Seeing the same faces. It's everything for us. Visit Van Camping and see what over.
Right now, you know, Hooper's Only TV, this is the lifestyle. We in Portland right now. My son over there, 11 years old, he just won the 11U championship, came in second place for the 12U. Right now, we finna go back home and grind. We got practice on Thursday, we got more tournaments, we got more workouts. So yeah, we fresh out of San Francisco, one of the top 11U players in the country. He played for the Oakland Soldiers right now. And
All right, we're back here at Chickalemi. Started the third quarter, Jim. 40-30, Loyalsock leads. We had Doc Massey at the half. Does a great job with the stats.
Doc Massey does a fantastic job of featuring our area athletes in every sport and get them a publicity. He's the best sports writer in the state. People don't understand how much effort he puts in to cover every team in District 4.
I agree 100%. I'll tell you what, I'm from the Hazelton area, so I'm checking every morning the Williamsport Sun-Gazette to see what's going on here as Doc Massey fills us in. Gare pops the three off the back iron, off the backboard to Rivers Parish. Swings it back to Aiden. Aiden got him up in the air there. 4 guys on Aiden. Fighting away, and he still controls that board. Tips back out to Reese.
You get an offensive rebound for that.
Absolutely. Over to Parrish. Parrish swings it cross court.
Nice
down low.
cut.
Nice fill by Siraj.
Offensive foul.
Another offensive foul.
Good call. That was a good call. He definitely was established. I missed who took it, but they were waiting. And Siraj did exactly what you're supposed to do. Great cut to the basket, received the pass, would have been a basket. But
and Pupo with the ball. Tornadoes now going from right to left here to start the third quarter.
Nice pass to Pupo.
Lets it fly in the lane, up and in. And Massey even pointed out, Jim, what you always say, first 2 minutes of this quarter is crucial.
Absolutely, and it's Lancers by 8.
Long cross-court pass to Gare. Gare head fake, drets him up, pass down to Siraj.
Beautiful.
Oh, and Armson's going to go to the line.
Like a hockey play. Gare to Siraj into Armson. Only thing I like to see, Dan, I don't know if he was quite ready to receive it. Get it and get it up in there. Again, Dane's a recruit for baseball. Richmond, he's going to go play baseball for the Spiders. He's another one that's a much better athlete than he is a basketball player.
First one off the back iron, no good. Dane struggled from the line this year.
Big kid. We saw a left-hand dunk he had, and he is that dunk he made. I can't remember the team where he reached on in, and neither of us thought he was going to do it. And he, remember that?
Yeah, but he pulled it right down.
Pulled it right down.
He can really jump. Like I said, 6'4", he's a big kid.
1 out of 2, that's a win for Dane at the foul line.
Absolutely, that'll boost his average. Kimmy over on the stats there.
Brock Everett on the way long.
Once again, Reisinger had position underneath. He's getting position every time underneath there, and he was right on there if they didn't knock the ball out.
If I was Mount Carmel's coach, every possession would go through number 24 right now.
And you might have listened, he's got the ball right there. Long three by Pupo.
Well, he's having a heck of a ball game.
Reese Watkins inside to Siraj. Back to Reese.
Wow,
Reese,
there's
long
a long three. NBA,
count
bang.
it. Confidence, Jim, confidence. It's all about confidence.
Confidence is an amazing thing. If you could bottle a hitter's confidence or a shooter's confidence in basketball and keep it all year long for them, I mean, it would be amazing, because it's amazing how you watch hitters in baseball, shooters in basketball one game, and then there's Reisinger. Walk in the park for 2. They got to get the offense through him.
He has 9 now on the ball game. for Reisinger. Over to Reese. Reese backs it back out. Trying to get the ball to Gare. Pupo is right on Gare. Over to Siraj.
And again, he's bumping him around down low.
He wants the ball one-on-one there. Aiden got a huge size advantage there. A nice move by Siraj off the window. No good. Comes off.
Little shimmy
And
shake drop stack. It looked good, but it didn't find its way in the hole.
Pulls the boards 44-37. Loyalsock by 7. 5:31 to go, third quarter. Pupo with the ball. Jumper off the back. Ball bounded around. Belichick had it. Up to Gare. Here's where Gare likes to go one-on-one and fills the lane. And,
good block.
They called a block on Reisinger.
Must have got him down below with the body.
Coach Lisicki not happy at all on that. You can see him on the monitor here. Parrish at the line. First one up and good. Rivers hasn't been good from the line this year, but that first one made it look easy.
8-point Lancer lead, 5:16 to go, third quarter. Rivers looking for the second. A little strong.
A lot of banging around in there again by Siraj.
Siraj is giving him the look. I was waiting for a retaliatory there, but Siraj is smart enough not to.
Well, we saw in Hughesville the other night, always the second person gets caught.
Always the second person.
Right.
Asked Hunter about that. Another foul down low.
I think on Armstrong they got.
Here comes the big fella, Julian Fleming. I would love to see Julian get the ball down around the basket with nobody around him. I don't think people understand how light on his feet he is. He can dunk the ball like you wouldn't believe for the big as he is.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Still got some growing to do. The junior, 6'6". Reisinger looks to take it right at him. Took it right at Siraj. A lot of contact. Up ball, 3 ball, no good. Rebounded by Ali. And over to Watkins. Watkins with the ball, swings it cross court to Ali. Siraj does not look himself tonight.
Well, he's one of the players battling the flu, I believe.
Yeah, well, it's in the household. Over to Aiden. Aiden from the foul line, trying to get to Julian, and they're going to.
I would have liked to seen Aiden pull up. He came around the corner there. I thought he was going to pull up and knock down the mid-range jumper. He dribbled into trouble there. And
I think he dribbled a little too far in. I think he was thinking of that.
Yes.
See, I just gave Reese an earful for some reason down there. Coming back up here, 45-37, 4:19 to go in the third.
You don't think he asked where they're eating after the game?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Belichick, long 3. Julian tips the ball right in the hands of Aiden Gare. Gare with the ball. Lancers going from left to right.
Big pick there by the big fella. Aiden
There's
Gare
that mid-range jumper. Comes
strong
off the iron. Yeah, Aiden don't want to get that foul there.
CI's urging the team to get back. That's one thing you and I have talked about is sometimes they don't get back on D.
Oh, Everett, nice.
Brock Everett on the drive-by with a little flip, and now he gets the steal. Good job by Everett.
Julian didn't look where he passed the ball there. Belichick, 45-41. Here come the Tornadoes.
Good series there for Mount Carmel. Gets the lead down to 4 for the Lancers.
Garrett,
Mount Carmel's just hanging around.
Garen Jennings looked to check back into the game. They played very well that second quarter. Parrish tries to line up the 3. Pulls down, mid-range jumper off the back. Shooter's touching it, rolls in.
And the iron is kind.
Loyalsock like a good boxer, counter-punching every time Mount Carmel gets close.
Oh,
Everett blew out a tire.
Good hustle by Rivers over there.
Rivers playing a strong game.
He's going to get a break. Eli Gare into the game.
Dom Jennings in.
Siraj getting a break. And Siraj looks rough.
He looks lethargic. And that's a nice way to put it, but he doesn't look himself. But that flu bug has been going around, and that puts you down. Get a break, get some fluids in you. 2:55 to go in the third.
Good pick there by Reisinger. Gets him all the way to the basket. Throws it reverse. No good. Aiden Gare pulls it down. Up to Eli. Eli on the run out. All the way to the basket. Left-handed in.
Oh, nice take.
Foul. 3-point play. Opportunity.
Nice play by Eli Gare. I'll tell you what, I watched Eli play a lot in JVs, and I'll tell you what, he gets better and better. He's going to be a big part of this team next year, the junior.
I think he can be this year. Rivers Parish doesn't have eligibility for district playoffs. I think the Lancers can give some minutes to Eli, and I think he'll really help the ball club.
Is he transferred? I did not know that, Jim.
Yes.
So he can't play in districts or states?
He cannot play after the PHAC tournament. His season's over.
Okay.
Good job knocking down the foul shot by Eli.
Good research, Jim. Good to know. That's huge. You're right. Eli's going to be a big part of this team. I agree. He'll probably step into that spot.
Dom Jennings and him got to fill those minutes.
And you know I like Dom Jennings. He's a hustler. He's up and down the court.
Plus he wears cool socks.
And he got rid of his headband. We talked about that the other night.
Can we get in on his socks to see what's on him? On Dom Jennings, number 22.
Everett will inbound. Over to Balichick. Balichick bringing the ball across the timeline. Left-handed dribble switches to the right. Back to Everett being guarded closely by Eli.
Nice drive to the basket. Gets it up with the right hand. No good, but he draws the foul. I think it's going to be on
Foul charge number 11,
Eli Gare.
It's his first.
14 foul against the Lancers. Brock Everett will get 2 shots.
Brock Everett, good-looking senior, 9.9 points a game. Good foul shooter, 78%. Knocked down the first 2 tonight.
Now Carmel's a veteran team.
First one around. And last year in the game, Loyalsock got out to such a big lead. I remember Mount Carmel stormed back.
Yes.
It ended up, the score ended up a lot closer than it was. But I remember Balichick and Reisinger very well on that team. Very good ball players.
Gets the second one for Everett. 8-point Lancer lead, 2:28 to go here in the third quarter.
Aiden has not scored this quarter yet. And he's trying to clear it out, trying to isolate one-on-one with Maluski.
Good pick by Siraj, rolls to the basket. I think we're going to get a holding foul on number 35. He wrapped around Siraj there. Damon Maliski, freshman.
And Gare's going to inbound right in front of us here.
He was actually on Gare and switched off, ended up with Siraj. Probably not a bad foul on his behalf. Nice pass, Aiden
nice
Gare into
pass.
Eli Gare.
Eli
back
kicks it back out.
I didn't.
Ball coming.
Aiden Gare will bring it in right at the scorer's table. As
Team fifth foul here on Mount Carmel. Back over to Reese. Over to Siraj. Kicks it back to Aiden. Aiden backs up inside to Siraj on the block. Kicks it back to Eli. He'll let it fly. Whoa!
Oh.
Ball was in and out halfway down and came back out.
I flushed around there and did everything. The toilet hole must have been plugged on that one, Paul.
Yeah, that was a seat wiper.
Nice drive to the basket.
Oh, he got a piece of it. Siraj got a piece of that one.
Good job by Siraj. Run out. Eli Gare all the way to the hoop. Right hand up and in.
Oh, that's Eli's tough. Lead back to 10, Jim.
He's quick. Dom Jennings stealing him up there, playing some nice, good steal by Eli. Eli on the run out. Dom Jennings up ahead. Bounce pass across, up and in.
Oh, nice movement by the 2 juniors and a timeout by Mount Carmel. Coach Lisicki not happy at all.
Little 2-man game there, and they executed it very well. And I guess it wasn't a bounce pass, but I threw that in just for a little decoration.
Jim, 1:13 to go in the third. We're going to keep it right here. Loyalsock now up by 12 points.
Every time they wither a little bit, they come back with a run, and that's been what we've seen all year from Loyalsock. Just when you think they're in a little bit of trouble, they string. Everything's been bunches this year. I've never seen a year where we've had scores that just score in bunches and teams that score in bunches. There's so many times we've been doing Loyalsock, and you talk about how far they're off their average, and the next thing they're right there.
Right, yeah, it's Aiden, but I'll tell you what, the juniors, Eli Gare, Dom Jennings really stepping up tonight. CI's got to be happy about that.
Absolutely.
They've extended this lead, and it's not the usual suspects that are doing it for tonight for Loyalsock.
Little full court press here by the Lancers, trying to create a little havoc.
Good defense by Siraj. I thought they were going to call a foul there.
Going to get a trap right here. That's what they wanted, but they don't get the steal. Now we got numbers from Mount Carmel.
Blichuk dips it off to Reisinger. Blichuk to Reisinger. That's been the team so far.
Absolutely.
Back to Eli. Eli over to Siraj. Siraj back to Jennings, pulls the string on the
There you
three.
go. Good job, young fella. That's what I'd love to see him do. Just get aggressive, come off those screens and fire.
Well, Jim, if Loyalsock can hold on to this one, I know we're interviewing Dom Jennings and Eli Gare after the game.
That would be great.
We're getting those two guys on here. It's been a few words.
That would be great.
57-44, 13-point Loyalsock
You think we should
lead.
get Mark Buccini to interview him since they don't talk much? Shout out to Mark. I'm just kidding you, Mark. Long three-pointer on the way. No good. Belichick on the rebound. Bounce pass into Reisinger. There he is.
That's Julian's man there underneath there. Julian didn't pick him up.
Again, every
8
ball,
seconds.
every possession should go through him down low. Good drive by Siraj.
They're
I
gonna
think
get him
they're
a walk
gonna get
again.
it for a travel. Yep. Our RVT moment there. He took one too many steps.
3 seconds to go here. See if Loyalsock pressures the ball.
They
I
should.
would.
They should play. Nothing stupid here, but don't allow them to just get a free throw in to get a shot off.
Rivers Parish coming into the game. You got to watch the baseball pass down to Reisinger down there.
11-point Lancer lead.
3 seconds. Oh, good defense there. Well, at least they let them play at the end of the third there. That was good.
I loved it when they let him play. Great job by the officiating crew to this ball game. And Mount Carmel's always the physical team.
Well, 57-46, 8 minutes to go. We'll head to the final frame. Let's take a brief timeout. We'll be right back. The PHAC semifinal from Shikellamy. We're back here for quarter number 4. Paul Bowe, Jim Webb, WebWeeklyLive.com, Hoopers Only TV. We got a good one going here in Shikellamy. Mount Carmel and Loyalsock, and there's a foul on Armson.
Coach Lisicki, I'm sure, told him, hey, let's get the ball into the low post to 24, and that's what they did the first possession.
It's been successful. They haven't stopped it all night.
Nice pass. Oh, he misses the bunny.
And Reese Watkins just got an elbow right in the face.
Reese is a tough kid.
Yeah, that's not going to stop him.
Aiden Gare's chuckling about it down there at that end. Reese is like, who hit me?
Parrish with the ball.
Oh, boy.
Dishes on the doorstep. Armson misses the bunny there, Jim.
Out the other way we go.
Out to Everett, pulls the three. Long.
There's
Watkins
Reese for the
comes down with it.
rebound.
And Watkins was not in good position for that. He still came down with it.
Nice pass to Rivers Parish. Up and in off the alley-oop. Reese Watkins didn't waste any time and put a nice pass. Nice job by Rivers adjusting in the air and putting it in the hole.
Jim, going back to that last play, Parrish did not even have position. Reisinger was underneath, and Watkins was able to muscle the ball.
There's Siraj getting a little block. Yeah, I missed all that.
Yeah, he really muscled the ball away from him, and that's a good sign there. 13-point Loyalsock lead, 7:09 to go in the ball game. Reisinger underneath. Oh, he missed it. Up ahead to Parrish.
Oh!
Parrish went to dunk it.
Siraj cleans up the mess, and he gets hacked. He gets hacked in the hack.
He definitely got hacked. Parrish went up for the dunk at 5'8". And CI is as red as Mount Carmel's uniforms. He's not happy at all about that.
I can't say what CI said, but it began with what the.
Well, Randy Glunk got a smile on his face there. And I know he's not talking about eating wings at Rivals.
But again, there's Siraj. We always talk about Mr. All over the court, cleans up the mess. Unfortunately, misses the first foul shot, but I think everybody was in shock that Rivers tried to throw it down.
Siraj shooting 54% for the year from the line.
Rivers is getting a seat, unfortunately, for his attempted dunk. Dane goes out. We got Eli back in. Big fella.
Julian in too. Siraj short on that one.
4 guys blocked Julian out on that one.
And Balicek with the ball. Balicek across the timeline. Left-handed dribble.
Coach Lisicki is urging.
Everett, long 3. That's off the iron again. 3 Lancers in there. Julian had it.
2-4 up and
Jump
2-4 in. Tommy Reisinger is definitely the troop tonight from Mount Carmel.
Jimmy averages 18 a game. Like I said, he's close to his average tonight. Nice move by Reese going for that baseline, and they're going to get a foul.
11-point Lancer
and they'll
lead.
be shooting 1-on-1 here.
A lot of time left, though. The Red Tornadoes just hanging around. We got 6 minutes, 28 seconds, 11-point lead.
Reese 54% for the year. Good time to make one here. And he does make the first one. Loyalsock free throw shooting, we said all year, Jim, has not been their strong point, but come playoff time here, they've got to step that game up.
And Reese especially, he's been improving from the line. Just needs to take his time, get a little arc on it, and there you go.
Sean Jensen coming into the game also.
That extends it to a 13-point Lancer lead.
Siraj getting a break here. Good part for Loyalsock, if they can hold on tonight, they have 2 days to recuperate till Friday, get some people healthy, and we should have a good final if they can hold on.
Definitely if they hold on, them and Danville will be a classic, I'll tell you that right now. Danville's got their whole team back. They've been shorthanded when Loyalsock played them, and nice pass into the post.
Reisinger again.
I really like Tommy's ball game in and around the post, man. I don't know how many points he has, but they're definitely making more of an effort to get him the ball in the second half.
Yeah. Aiden Gare with the ball. Aiden has not scored the second half. Julian jump hook in the lane, and he's over the back for a foul.
And there's 2-4 with the box out. Doesn't go down as a rebound, but is as good as one, drawing the foul for over the back.
You gotta like number 24, Tommy Reisinger from Mount Carmel. He looks like a throwback player there. He has the curly hair from the 70s, good-looking kid, built well, and he could play the post as the jump hook we've already seen. He could really play.
Definitely.
Now he backs his way in.
Oh, nice play.
Nice head fake. That's a little short. Pulls the string, gets his own rebound up and in.
Loyalsock just doesn't have anybody inside to match up with him.
Not at all.
9-point Lancer lead.
And Mount Carmel chipping away. Jensen with the ball now into the game. Haven't seen much of Sean. Over to Reese, back to Aiden. A nice cut. Reese Watkins, no foul. He got hacked there, 61-52, 5 minutes to go. Reisinger with the ball, good hands by Eli Gare. Pupko throws it in reverse, up and in.
Very well done. Down to 7-point Lancer lead, 5 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Heading towards home here, Paul.
Mount Carmel on a run here. Over to Reese.
Siraj at the scores table, as is Dom Jennings to get back in.
I think Sky might take a timeout here.
Reese Watkins getting the blow, and young Mr. Jensen going out.
I think Reese needs a minute. He looks really tired.
He got hit pretty hard down here in that one layup.
With the elbow, yeah. You can see him. He just grabbed for his face.
Yes, he did.
And I think we got a full timeout taken here.
I think it's needed by both teams right now here
full
to gather.
timeout taken by Loyalsock. We'll take a break. 60-second timeout. We'll be right back here. WebWeeklyLive.com, Hoopers Only TV.
When you were going to be a pro athlete, what was the game changer?
The game changer was just knowing that I've seen so many other good players, and I said I gotta see how good I am, measuring my talent up to somebody else. So when I see that I can play against guys that was pro athletes, I'm like, I could do it too, but putting in the work. Like all day shooting at nighttime, putting up jump shots, knowing that if I can shoot in the dark, I can shoot anywhere. I spend more time in the gym than I spent doing anything else. If you love something, you got to get out there and put the time into it. Yep, so it's all about time. However much time you put into something, that's what you're going to get out of it. So I wanted to be a hooper, I had to put everything in. Hoopers Only TV, baby.
Yeah. Hoopers Only! TV is the game changer, baby!
All right, we're back here in Shikellamy, headed for home, Jim, 61-54. Lancers trying to hold on, punching their ticket till Friday.
What we've seen all year long, Paul, at this point is usually Aiden Gare goes crazy and knocks a couple three-pointers down and they warm up the bus.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, they did a great job on Aiden. Ball batted around like
there
a
he
pinball.
is.
Right
24, cleaning up the mess.
Johnny in the spot, leads down to 5. Oh, and Eli shuffled his feet there, no call. Over to Eli. Up the high to Siraj.
Mount Carmel's done a tremendous job defending Aiden Gare here in the second half. Nice pass in the post. Siraj gathers, reverse layup, up and in.
Reverse.
Beautiful.
I don't think he had too many points, Jim, on the night. That might be his first bucket. Everett, ball out of control. Aiden Gare comes down with it. Lancers looking to run, Jim.
Oh, bad pass by Aiden. Steal by Siraj, all the way in. Gets the
Draws
arm
the
in
contact.
the basket.
Good play by Siraj there. What a heads-up play. And just like that, Jim, the lead could go back to 10.
Great job by Siraj. We've seen it. What are we doing down here? A little bowling celebration like the NFL. It's like after a turnover, we got the Lancer faithful down here, the student body.
Well, somebody just woke Siraj up, I can tell you that. He delivered the contact and chance for a three-point play here. Round the rim.
Oh, wow.
Good. Reese Watkins.
Explodes to the basket.
That little break, Jim, might have been that what he needed to get his legs back under him. Back to an 11-point lead just like that. A 6-0 run by the Lancers.
And that's what they do. They're a team of runs and spurts, and right when they're up, Reisinger right down the middle, an offensive foul, they're going to get him.
Did they call the offensive on
I
that?
believe it's going to be.
Offensive foul charge,
Yep.
number 24, Tommy Reisinger.
That's
Tommy
his fourth.
Rice, little out of control there. That's 4 fouls. They cannot lose him. But again, the Lancers got to back up to 11 right now. The key to Loyalsock right now is they need to keep attacking. You and I know they can't slow it down very well. So just keep attacking good shots.
I think Gare's going to try to make something happen here. There's been a lot of talking, him and Poopko there.
Well, he's posted up, Poopo, down in the...
Well, they're getting a lot of pushes in the back there. And Dylan doesn't like that.
Little trash talking going on.
Two shots, Gare at the
Aiden
line.
go to the foul line.
74% for the year, Jim. Best shooter on the team for Loyalsock. And a lot of talking going on. Gare's smiling there. First one up and good.
Nate Long replaces Garrett Moreno in the Red Tornado lineup.
$68-56. Second one's long. Watkins in there for the rebound, but it bounces right to Everett. Here comes Belichick.
Again, get the ball to 24.
Over to Nate Long coming into the game. 3:17 to go. Clock running. 12-point Loyalsock lead. There's the ball to Reisinger. He has 4. Turns around, gets his own rebound again. He got rejected by the rim, Jim.
He did. Great job keeping it alive. I think Belichick will go to the line here for 2. And again, if Mount Carmel would have isolated him earlier in the game here, he's just a tremendous inside player. I mean, he doesn't look extremely tall. He just has great moves, and he has a strong body.
Belichick first one is no good. Belichick had 12 at the half. Not sure how many he has the second half. Unofficially, we don't have a scorekeeper here, but he doesn't have too many, I can tell you that.
No, 12-point Lancer lead, 3:05 to go.
And a 69% free throw shooter.
Good box out by Siraj.
He misses both.
Lancers on a run out here.
Over to Gare. Gare pulls that 3. Off the iron, tipped around. And we're under 3 minutes here, Jim.
I think both teams look tired, Paul.
Well, I was just going to say, Mount Carmel, there's a lot of hands on hips. Not a lot of substitutions for Mount Carmel in the second half as much as in the first. Hoopa trying to go one-on-one with Eli Gare.
Nice pass.
Lichek. Oh, Eli thought he had that on the ground. And they blew the whistle.
You saw it better than I did. I didn't.
Well, it was, I mean,
So Mount Carmel now.
they gave the foul to Watkins.
Okay, I did not see that.
Yeah, no, I thought they got Eli reaching in, but shot up
Boy, they're
and no good. And Balinchek is a 69% free throw shooter.
And 2:42 to go here in the second half. The Mount Carmel tour, they have not helped themselves at the foul line here down the stretch, Paul.
Jim, you talk about technical advancements. We got a 242 on our monitor here. How great is that?
That's fantastic.
Oh. I've been waiting for a clock since the diving horse was a pony.
Siraj on a little dribble there turns it over. The Lancers.
Let's reset things here, Jim. 2:36 to go. Loyalsock 68, Mount Carmel 57. Loyalsock into double bonus here, shooting 2 the rest of the way. Over to Puppo. Gare taking a break there. He comes out. And Massey told me at the half, Aiden's battling a little bit of an illness himself.
Yeah,
not feeling good.
It's that time of year.
Well, that might be a walk there. Nice move by Belichick.
You asked for him, there he is.
He's tough.
Gets it down to 9, right around 2 minutes to go. Mount Carmel needs a stop on this possession to have any type of chance in the ball game.
Absolutely, 9-point lead, 3 possession. Ball game, Parrish. Over to Eli. Back to Parrish. Swings it cross court to Dom. Back over to Reese. They'll take more time off the clock. And Loyalsock in no hurry here. Stepped on the line there. It's going to stay with the Lancers. 147. Good possession for Loyalsock. Took a lot of time off the clock. Julian Stellar coming into the game, and Garrett Verano now for Mount Carmel.
Well, have they played tonight?
They have. Stellar has played a little bit. Verano has not played at all. And they're holding Dom Jennings here. Armson over to Jennings. And there's a foul there. Dom's going to the line to shoot 2.
Dom's played a good ball game tonight.
Absolutely. Dom and Eli. Tell you what, you want to play 2 unsung heroes tonight. If Loyalsock could hold on. 1:43 to go in the ball game. First one up and around the rim and out.
Neither team's converting at the foul line here down the stretch. 9-point Lancer lead. We're under 2 minutes, Paul. Mount Carmel has obviously got to get set up into some type of press. But to do that, you got to score, and they haven't put the ball in the hole much here in the end of the fourth quarter.
4 possessions now, a 9-10-point lead. Ball tipped around.
Eli Gare in the run out middle up to Reese.
Gives
Reese
it up
puts
to
in.
Reese, up and in.
Well done. Fundamentally sound right there in the break.
Reisinger up the other way, lays it up and in, and Mount Carmel gets a quick TO.
So that timeout will allow them to set up a press and hopefully create a turnover.
120.
Honestly, I don't know if they have the guard play to turn the Lancers over.
I don't think so myself. Fans starting to head to the exits here.
Well, if this finishes the way it should, we're going to have a great matchup. Danville and Loyalsock.
Yeah, like I said, 127 away from that matchup here Friday night. If you were with us earlier, Danville, you'll have to call it an upset against Montoursville. Montoursville was really playing well. Danville's playing well, but they beat them handily. It was like an 11-point game, but I'll tell you what, they beat them handily the whole night.
I think everybody was anticipating a Montoursville-Loyalsock final, and Danville reminded everybody they got good players, and when they got their whole team on the floor, they're pretty darn good.
Don't forget, tomorrow night, we continue our run of games this week on WebWeeklyLive.com, Hoopers Only TV. The Millionaires will be at the Magic Dome as they take on Montoursville. That should be a great game, Jim.
Absolutely, and what a week of basketball, Paul. A lot going on, a lot of great matchups. I mean, this is the kind of week you look forward to all year long.
Absolutely. Next week, the district start should be really good, and Loyalsock will have that number 1 seed.
Don't count Williamsport out in the District 2, District 4, 6A, even though they haven't had the season they would like.
No, they're playing really well. They beat a really good Susquehanna Township team the other night.
Yep.
And they won their last. They're playing actually really better the second half. There's only 4 teams in 6A, in the districts. It'll be Hazleton will have the 1 seed, Scranton is the 2. Williamsport will be 3, and Delaware Valley is 4. So you'll have Hazleton, Delaware Valley, Williamsport, and Scranton. And last year, Scranton beat Williamsport by 1 point, and this is a much different Williamsport team.
You would love to see us do a Hazleton-Williamsport final, wouldn't you, Paul?
I'd love to see that.
For those that don't know, Paul's from over in Hazleton.
Absolutely.
Over in the mountains of Pennsylvania.
Come down here, and this is my favorite place to be in Central PA, watching Williamsport, Loyalsock, Montoursville. I've become a big fan over the last 3 years.
Eli Gare adding to a solid performance tonight.
Oh, Watkins pulls down the rebound, 1:07 to go. Up ahead to Jennings. Over to Armstrong. Armstrong dunks it home.
Dane gets up to get down. What a play. We talked about his explosiveness earlier in the game, and there we go.
Oh, there's Armstrong on the other end.
Lancers on the run out. Dom Jennings up to Rivers Parish. Alley-oop. Little.
Look and see High not happy about that at all.
Rivers cleans up the mess and gets the basket.
And this score is going to end up a lot bigger than what the game was. This was a close game throughout.
Again, I said it earlier, Dane Ormson's a much better athlete than a basketball player, and that shows it right there. He's going to have a big senior baseball season and do good things in college.
And they back it out, 77-63. They're dribbling the clock out here. Reese Watkins, 14 seconds.
Sort of like a prize fight tonight, Paul. Both teams just threw haymakers, and both teams look very tired. Lancers got to come back Friday. You made a great point. They get a day off.
And there's your Hornets, a final score here in Chickalemi. Loyalsock going dancing Friday night, a Valentine's Day dance. Loyalsock and Danville, 77-63. We'll be right back. Take a quick break. We'll be back to wrap it up.
Something to be said about being in business for over 70 years. The value of taking care of your customers and offering them the best service and selection possible. Being a 4th generation family-owned business and keeping tradition. Growing with your customers over the years. Seeing the same faces. It's everything for us. Visit Van Campen and see what over 70 years of care looks like.
Have you recently been declined for a mortgage pre-approval by your local bank? Why not give me a call for a second look? Not all lenders are created equal, and not all banks offer the same programs. One bank may require a 640 credit score and another one only a 580. Some banks require 20% down, and others have 0% programs available. At Prime Lending, I have a wide variety of programs available. I also have 17 years of experience putting people into homes in Lycoming County. Give me a call.
Right now, you know, Hoopers Only TV, this is the lifestyle. We in Portland right now. My son over there, 11 years old, he just won the 11U championship, came in 2nd place for the 12U. Right now, we finna go back home and grind. We got practice on Thursday, we got more tournaments, we got more workouts. So yeah, we fresh out of San Francisco, one of the top 11U players in the country. He played for the Oakland Soldiers right now, and this is what we doing.
All right, we're back here at Chickalemi, Hoopers Only TV, WebWeeklyLive.com. It's a final score, Loyalsock 77, Mount Carmel 63. They punched their ticket Friday night against Danville. I'm standing here with 2 of the heroes of tonight's game, 2 unlikely sources. Eli, 12 points on the night. Fantastic job. Jim and I are so proud of you guys. You guys worked your tails off all year. Tonight it has to be rewarding for you.
Yeah, felt good, you know. Idris, starting point guard, got the flu, and, you know, we had to rotate a lot, so me and Dom did our thing, got our chance.
Well, I'm going to ask you something before we go over to Dom. Where did you get those shoes? I love them.
I ordered them online.
Purple kicks.
They're purple, pretty different, so I got them. Wanted to stand out.
Maybe you get Paul Bowe a pair and Mr. Webb a pair of those shoes.
I got you.
Hey, we've done a lot of brothers this year, and it's great to see you come out and have a big game tonight. Idris obviously on the bench. You come out and have a good night, support your brother's senior campaign. You guys talk much out in the court?
Yeah, we do sometimes. Most of the time when it's not on the court, we trash talk each other.
Does he leave you alone?
No, never, never.
How about Dom Jennings over there? I've been waiting all year long. I urge, you can ask Paul for you to shoot. I know how good of a shooter you are. Had to feel good to contribute and knock a few shots down tonight.
Yeah, I didn't really have confidence at first, and like I felt like if I miss a shot, I'm gonna get pulled out the game. You know, tonight I had confidence. You know, my dad was talking to me about just shooting the ball and not caring about if I make it or miss it. You know, I had confidence, went in the game and knocked a few down.
I like the way you got your feet set tonight. You look much more comfortable. You got your feet set. You followed through, waved goodbye. You look good. You know what my advice is to you?
What's up?
Keep on shooting.
Yeah, thank you. I'm looking forward to it in the long run.
And Dom, 9 points tonight. Difference maker on defense. Fantastic game. I'm not happy you lost the headband. I can tell you that from last year.
Yeah, Paul's been telling me. Tell Dom to get the headband back.
That white headband, but I'll tell you what. Fantastic kids right here. Eli Garrett, Dom Jennings, you guys are the future of this team next year, even more now so in the playoffs going forward. But I'll tell you what, a great game tonight. Friday night, best of luck. Want to send you guys best of luck. It's Danville taking on Loyalsock in the final. We'll have it right here on WebWeeklyLive.com, Hoopers Only TV. Good night here from Shikellamy. Jim, you have anything else we're going to send
Great
us
job, boys. Looking forward to watching the game Friday night.
Thank
Spend
you.
my Valentine's Day with you guys.
Yeah,
you guys
thank
are
you.
our Valentines. Jim, for Jim Webb, Paul Bowe, Eli Gare, Dom Jennings, it's a final score, 77-63. Good night, everybody, from Shikellamy. We'll see y'all tomorrow night, Williamsport, Montoursville, from the Magic Dome. Good night, everybody.